Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. So in today's video, I have this pre-cut body wave wig here, very beginner friendly, from Nadula Hair. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this wig together, just keep on watching. I'm going to start off with some unboxing here, and if you see somebody in the background, that is my cousin. She came over so she could shadow me for her school project. So Nadula Hair is celebrating their 6-year anniversary, so they're going to be having a sale right now. So if you're interested in this wig, definitely get it right now while it's on sale so you can save some coins. So this is a pre-cut 6 by 4.5 inch wig. This is supposed to be very beginner friendly. I'm going to be wearing this glueless, of course, because any wig I can wear glueless, I'm going to try to do that. I washed the wig off camera, and I'm going to blow dry this wig before I start to style it. And here is my natural hair here. So the cap on this wig is on the smaller side. I do have a large head. It's 23.5 in circumference. So I had to make sure my hair was braided down so it would fit on my head. So I don't know if they have different sizes or whatever, but this one was small on my head. That's a con, but of course I made it work. So I took my Juvia's Place concealer, and then I took my makeup brush and I put it on the back of my hand to diffuse the pigment on the concealer, and then I tinted the lace and put it on there. But the lace to me was still, it did improve, but it was still a little bit light depending on how I moved my head. So I'm gonna use my NARS foundation a little bit later. So I went ahead and molded the top of the wig with wax and a hot comb. And then because this wig cap was smaller, my edges were out on the side. And this is like a closure style wig. So I went ahead and put my edge booster on my edges and then, laid those. And that wasn't a big deal, but if you do have a big head like me, first of all, you're probably used to having to, use your own edges. So I'm actually used to doing this. But this wig is on the small side. So I went ahead and kept applying the hot comb on the top of my wig because I wanted it to be sleek. But this looks good. Like, go ahead and look at that glueless install there after I tinted the lace and got the top together. Looks good. And I don't have on makeup. That's a big deal. So that looks very good, glueless. And so I'm going to take my Nairobi foam here and I'm going to put it on my lace before I put on my melt band and do my makeup. Okay, so I'm using my curl wand here, and I'm going to be curling the wig before I do my makeup. What I will say, this is super silky hair, and the curls did drop a lot, so I did have to keep, putting the curls back into the hair. But use hairspray and definitely pin your curls. That's what I would recommend. Like, get those clips, use the heat with the curl wand or your curling tool, and then pin those curls while you're doing your makeup so they'll last longer. I did take my shears after I curled the bang area, and I added a layer because I just think wigs look really good with layers in the front, especially when it's a side part, but middle parts as well. And then I took off my melt band, and this glueless install looked really good. So closures are very beginner friendly, and this specific wig is meant to be for beginners. It already has the lace cut and everything for you, and it looks good even without makeup, which like I said, is a big deal for your wig to look natural, even if you don't have on makeup. So this is what it looks like. No makeup, no glue. Looks very good, and it was easy. So I didn't want my lace to look like ashy or have a halo on camera, so I did add like a little bit more foundation and contour just to tint the lace a little bit. And then I did curl the hair and add more layers to the other side. And I'm going to just tell you guys more specs while you guys watch the final look. This is their pre-cut lace closure wig. is ready to go, very beginner friendly. I have the body wave texture. The starting price with the shortest inches, which is 14 inches, is around $121. I have 24 inches. I'm wearing 24 inches and mine is 180% density. So with the density, they're saying it's 180% density, but I felt like mine was on the lighter side. So it did have like more of a natural density. It kind of looked more like 150. But this is the final look. Like the makeup and the hair, the curls, the side part is giving romance. It looks very pretty. The only con I have for this wig is that the cap was too small for me, but of course I made it work. Also, I'm going to be doing a sunlight test for you guys right here. And even though the lace is pre-cut for you guys, I would recommend going back and cutting it some more so it's less detectable. Because even if you tint the lace to your right color, when you go outside, it's going to be excessive, a little bit excessive on there. So I'm going to say go ahead and trim it back just a hair more, because I feel like I could see my lace. It wasn't horrible, but you can see the lace. So trim it back a little bit more so you're not as clockable. Of course, it's going to be, you know, detectable somewhat because it's still fabric and it's not your skin, as I always tell you guys. But there's a lot of different things you can do to make your wig look more natural and create the illusion of it being, you know, actually your hair. But overall, I think this is a great beginner friendly option. But if you do have a large head, keep that in mind. This cap size is on the smaller side, and I don't think they have different size caps. Or just make sure your hair is braided down very well, because I only had like 2 or 3 braids in my head. And the smaller your braids, the better your wig is gonna fit, especially if you have a larger head and the wig happens to be smaller. But overall, this turned out really pretty and it was very easy. So shout out to Nadula Hair for sponsoring today's video, and they are having their 6th anniversary celebration right now, so they do have some discounts. So take advantage of that. Shout out to Nadula Hair for sponsoring today's video, and shout out to you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.